All right. Welcome, everybody. We are officially live with another JJB Create Live, or tonight we have it called a Create-a-thon, which I was just saying I'm really excited about that term of phrase because we have right here an hour's worth of creating with three superstar creators using the Jesse James Beads Magical Mystery Beadbox. Yay! Well, everyone's tuning in here. Let's just take a minute to introduce ourselves. I was so excited to be able to join the green room with you three amazing, bodacious babes. We have got Meredith Roddy, Wendy Whitman, and Jennifer Miller. Welcome, ladies.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
So we have a lot of fun when we do these events. It's very casual, very conversational. What we're going to be doing here is just basically hanging out and creating and enjoying the wonderful contents of the, like I held it up before, Jesse James Magical Mystery Beadbox. So I have got three incredible designers here. I want to just go around the horn, introduce yourselves, and let us know maybe what you're excited about this bead box or just what gets you going when it comes to jewelry making. Meredith, kick us off.
All right, I get to go first. Hello, my beauty friends. I'm so happy to be here. And I think at the get-go, my favorite thing about this group is that I've never met and or worked with Wendy or Jennifer before. And that one of the things that, like, right out of the gate, I've got to give Sarah props because she brings people together in an amazingly collaborative way. And I'm thrilled to death to be hanging out with these designers. But for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Meredith Roddy. I am the new product marketing manager at Beadalon and Artistic Wire. And so I do everything from testing products to developing projects to help beaders use our product better. I write, I design, I play with Finn, who's here saying hello. He heard Sarah's voice and immediately was like, "Oh, I want to come say hi." So I'm super jazzed, and you'll be happy to know also that we watched Beetlejuice last night.
Yes, I love this. And may I just interject? Like Meredith and I have been friends for quite some time now, and just like having Meredith give her like quick elevator pitch of what it is that she does for Beadalon, I feel like that has got to be everyone in the audience's dream job. Like, oh, that's jewelry making products. Oh man,
I get to play with beads and jewelry making all day, and I really do not take it for granted. I'm very, very grateful and very lucky, and hopefully that comes across, and I'm able to share that with everybody out there as well.
Yeah, we're really lucky to be able to learn with you, Meredith, and I appreciate you also saying the fact about bringing everyone together. That's one of the joys of my job is to bring together creatives and to unite us in this platform of I don't know, imagination and kind of like creative magic. So thank you for noting that one. Wendy, it has been a thrill to work with you. Wendy's been working with Jesse James Beads for quite some time now, and you do projects with Jesse James Beads on the regular. It's great to see you here. We haven't hung out face to face in a while, so thanks for coming here.
Well, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's been since the Beads and Blooms Festival, I think, that we had one of these. So yeah, a lot of fun. So I haven't worked with either Meredith or Jennifer before either. So this is exciting. It's always so much fun to meet the new people, or not new people, but meet new people to me. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. And I always learn so many new techniques from everybody in these kinds of venues. It's so much fun just to watch how everybody else does their thing. But like Meredith, I get to work with beads all day long. So I stay at home and this is what I do for a living. And I love it. I'm very blessed to be able to be home and play in the things that I love all day long. So it is a lot of fun. But I'm excited for this. The Beetlejuice stuff is just really so cute. I love the sparkle. I'm a sparkle girl. If you watch my videos, you know that. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to create something with this pretty stuff tonight.
And Wendy, tell us, because you mentioned if you watch my videos, if you don't watch Wendy's videos, you should. Wendy, where can we catch you outside of of these Create Lives and Jesse James Beads?
Well, I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook group where anybody can join, whether you make jewelry or not. But a lot of people like to post their things that they make for sale in the group. So that's a lot of fun. And it is a bead on a wire. It's on Facebook. And then I'm on YouTube under Wendy Whitman. So you can catch me there as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Jennifer, welcome to the Creative Gambit here. It's great
Thank you
to have
so
you.
much. Thank you. I'm so excited. I am containing it a little bit because I just want to go all crazy because I'm so excited to be able to be here and be with Jesse James Beads and with Meredith and Wendy. I just started jewelry making during the pandemic. I just needed something to turn off my day job. And Wendy is the second jewelry designer I found on YouTube.
Oh,
my
So-
goodness, that's amazing.
oh. Love it.
So I didn't tell you that in the green room because I wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise.
Oh, that is. That's so sweet. I get like warm, fuzzy feelings. Thank you.
This is awesome.
Yeah, so I'm also a design ambassador with Jesse James Beads. So I get flooded with so much stuff. Plus, I'm a customer. Those live sales, if you haven't caught a live sale with
Oh my gosh.
Sarah,
Like
you're
it.
missing out. You need to be there.
Thank
Get
you.
on their VIP texting and be there because they're so much fun. And watching them on replay is even more fun because sometimes I'm just watching it from work and I just have one, an earbud in and that's it. And because I'm on the West Coast, so for me it's just after 4:00. And but yeah, so I'm so excited about this box. I love red and black and I love the neons and I just can't wait to get started.
Jennifer, thanks for those like really crazy good shout outs. I appreciate that. Jennifer gave a really great compliment in the green room before we came over here, and I'll let Jennifer tell this one. So it's about the Magical Mystery Bead Box, which this is what we are creating with it today. This is the October box. The theme is, as the girls were just saying, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
That's
but
dangerous, Sarah.
I know. Well, always. Jennifer had said something about doing her unboxing videos on her YouTube channel. Jennifer, what were you saying about the Magical Mystery Bead Box?
So when this box is on my doorstep, life stops. I come in the door and I start recording. No dinner's made, nothing happens. I am recording and it's my raw reaction. I get excited and that's what I get from my viewers. I'll get comments saying, "Oh my gosh, your excitement." And so you can find me at Jennifer Miller on my YouTube channel and my Instagram is Bella Rain Jewelry.
Awesome. Well, you three are so creative and amazing. This was like a really great little intro right here. I learned some little nuggets that I didn't know before, and it's honestly got me really geared up and excited to go down to the hand cams and watch you all create. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to like round robin spotlight everyone's camera so we can all get a close look at what these incredible designers are creating. If you are a Magical Mystery Bead Box subscriber, this is really great. This is going to be really great inspirational nuggets for some things to create with if you're looking for some new design ideas. And if you're not yet a Magical Mystery Bead Box subscriber, you have until the 7th of this month to get in on the November box. And I can't even spill the secrets, but I know that it is almost finished and it looks really, really good. Yay. So with that, I would love to start with Jennifer's cam so she can unbox the mystery box and show you what this past month's mystery box looks like. In case you don't subscribe it, you can get a little taste of the flavor for what comes in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just go up here. Okay.
All right. So this is the goodies you get. You get a nice, gorgeous card that tells you everything that is in the kit. And I did unbox it because, of course, I can't wait. Mm-hmm. And so one of the items we got some chain, and I love getting chain. And we have so many mixes and fun colors. Look at the reds and the blacks and the greens. And then we have some pinks and we have strands and we have chain. This is overload. And it's just so amazing. And actually, one of the first things I did when I started, I found Jesse James beads through Nilay Patel from Silver Silk and More.
Yay.
The first thing I did was I went and got caught up on all of those past mystery bead boxes that were available at jessejamesbeads.com. And got so hooked that I am an annual subscriber.
Yay, that is awesome. So I really love the names of everything in this bead box. Everything is Beetlejuice themed. And we have got It's Showtime, Never Trust the Living, Lydia's Wedding. And I think it was the one that was Never Trust the Living that's got the handbook of the recently deceased. You guys remember that movie?
Yes, this little guy here.
Well, that's so cute.
And it opens.
Yeah, you could put pictures of loved ones in there or your dog or anything. Cool. Well, Jennifer, thanks for sharing with us the box.
Yay.
And I think Wendy's going to flip down to her hand cam, and then I am just going to let you gals do your thing.
Right.
So, Sarah, it's so funny talking about that little handbook for the recently deceased. So I said that I watched the movie last night, and as I was watching the movie, I was putting together my project for showing for today.
Yes.
And my husband was sitting next to me, and I was showing him all the things, and he was blown away that you were actually able to make this. It was like he couldn't even understand it. He couldn't wrap his brain around it. And I think that's really a testament to your design team and how this whole box was curated with such care and such cleverness. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes, I don't know, I want to call that out as we're all getting ready to do our project, because the Magical Mystery Bead Box, I'm sure every month, is phenomenal, but this month in particular, especially since I just watched the movie last night, it's really spot on.
Yeah, we love to do that when we are designing our bead boxes. They're always very on theme, and it's not necessarily like overwhelmingly seasonal, but it kind of nods to the season. Like the Beetlejuice box, you could make Halloween jewelry out of this, but you can also make really cool, funky jewelry that is like very much a nod to cult classic cinematography.
And I don't think that Beetlejuice is a movie that is just for Halloween. I think it's a movie for all the time because it's just such a good movie. It's one of my favorites. Although I will say I had 7 tweens at my house last night when going through all of their candy while we were watching the movie, and they did not get it.
You didn't get it?
I feel like there are parts that are better than other parts, and they were watching the whole end part of it, and so without actually really seeing the beginning of the movie, I think it's a little tough.
Right. Yeah, you need to catch the beginning part so you can understand exactly what happened. And do you know what else? What other movies I was realizing? I feel like Meredith can appreciate this. Disney movies. Like, you have to watch Disney movies from the beginning. Otherwise, you miss out on key elements of the story. Like, you can still enjoy it if you miss the first 10 minutes, but man, oh man, it just adds a lot more fabric to that story tale if you go all the way to the beginning. And Beetlejuice is the same.
I also feel like watching as a grown-up, you get a whole different perspective. Oh, we're spotlighting me. Look at me. So I'm making what I did, Sarah, in kind of unintentionally proving your point of not necessarily being Halloween jewelry. I really was gravitated toward the style and the color of this kit. And like I said, I went through everything last night, and I'm making a 3-strand necklace. And I went through, I have a little jar on my desk of Jesse James beads charms from over the years. And I went through it and I found these beautiful connectors.
Oh,
And so I thought that they would be perfect for making this necklace. So I took one of the chain reactions for the outermost rim, or the outermost layer. That's the word I'm looking for. And then I just took that, what is it called? The sandworm, right? Is it the sandworm that I took? This guy right here. So that was 2 strands. So you guys, you're so good at creating these beautiful designs that I just stuck with what I was given, because why mess with it? It was so perfect. And then I also added from the Netherworld waiting room. It's all so cute. I love it. Just a little bit. It needed a little bit more length here, so I added that and a little focal. And it was just such a fun grouping of beads to play around with, and that's all I did. I just kind of like played around and saw what spoke to me.
yeah, I love the colors so much, Meredith. And totally, this is like an all season, just like fun party necklace.
Yep. Now I have to find some sort of a fun outfit that will go with it. But I'm just doing straight up crimping here. On the middle, I used a jump ring for the to attach the chain, and I'm going to attach that onto the other connector as well. And then I took that black chain, and these were some of my favorite beads from the whole experience. And so I just put them on a little scrap piece of wire, and then attach them to the chain, and that's going to be my middle. And then we'll see what happens from there.
So cute.
We'll see where it goes.
Very cute.
Well, I'm flipping on over to Jennifer's camera. Let's take a look at what she's doing. And then real quick, Wendy, can you turn to your hand cam so we can see what you're up to?
I have it on. Are you not seeing it?
Yeah, what you're going to need to do is, are you logged into StreamYard on your hand camera?
Yep. Let me go back out and back in.
Okay.
That might help.
In the meantime, meanwhile, back to Jennifer's bead mat.
Meanwhile, back in California.
Jennifer was designing with the Magic Mystery Bead Box. What is this that you're cooking up right here?
Well, I'm cooking up some earrings. And I am just doing some wire wrapping with some 20 gauge German style wire from Beadalon.
Yay!
And I just have a couple things there. And I thought I grabbed some ear wires. I did. I tried to be prepared. Ear wires from JessieJamesBeads.com. You're going to hear me say that the whole time because I have a Jessie James Beads.
Well, I got my camera on, Sarah. Hold on.
Was that mine? Okay, so
No,
I
that
basically have a Jessie James Beads California warehouse in my room here.
Oh, great. And Jennifer, where in California are you?
I am beautiful Stanislaus County, and I'm about 80 miles south of Sacramento.
Oh, no way. Oh, that's really
Way.
great. Yeah, we have friends and family out there. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm
That's
in a
super
town
cool.
called Turlock. I'm just below Modesto. Modesto is sometimes in the news. But I'm just in a little town called Turlock, and been not born here, but I've been raised here. So, but here we go. We have a pair of earrings. Do these spell out like his tuxedo to you, or
Yes,
what?
they really do. They're super Beetlejuice. Oh my gosh, I just like love black and white stripes. Like
Me,
black and white stripes, black and white polka dots are good for me.
yeah, I do too. And check that out. Check out that bead.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just the most gorgeous bead? And then these guys, look at those guys.
Yes, it's very themey.
I just love it. So what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to string it up and put some black chain on it. You guys do such an amazing job putting these strands together that all you have to do is string them up.
I'm going to add Wendy on in here.
I'm getting it working, Sarah.
Okay.
For some reason, it wouldn't let me put 2 cameras into the studio for some reason, but it's going to, but it's just taking a minute.
Okay, go on ahead and add your camera in here real quick.
Okay, hold on. It's trying to. I had to restart the phone. I don't know what was going on with it. I was on earlier, and I don't know if I had it in there too long, like just sitting there, waiting or what, but it's coming up. It's just taking a minute.
No worries. We'll flip on over to Meredith and let's see
Okay.
the process of this triple strand necklace. That looks cool.
So fun, right? Now I have to go into my jar of Jesse James beaded clasps
Yes.
and figure out what clasp I'm going to use for this guy. I'm always fascinated by how other people store their different things. I love these little jam jars for my Jesse James beads. They're special. Ooh, this one's kind of fun.
Yeah, that one looks cool.
Oh no, you know what? We've got to use this. Right?
like
It
that
kind
one
of
also.
looks like from what's her name's wedding? What is her name? Why am I
Lydia.
Lydia's wedding? It kind of reminds me of the guy, the minister. I don't know why. That shape totally reminds me of the minister. That one's speaking to me.
This is like full confession. We released this box and I have not rewatched Beetlejuice yet. So this topic is on my agenda for the evening.
Oh my gosh.
This box is so cool. Like Cindy in the crowd, hey Cindy, was just asking, is this Beetlejuice? And yes, it's the October Magical Mystery Bead Box. And the theme for this one, big reveal, drum roll, is Beetlejuice.
So now all I'm going to do, I've just used some jump rings. This is like jewelry construction 101. No, didn't even have to do any wrapped loops or anything. I'm just using some jump rings to attach things to things.
And isn't that so fun when you can do a jewelry project and it's like simple, it can just have like some Wednesday evening carefree jewelry making. I love it.
I'm trying to go back to more simple stringing. It's actually Deb Floros who is watching watching with us tonight. She did inspire me to remember to go back to my roots, to go back to simple stringing, because there's so much that you can do just by crimping some wire and really have the design be the design, if that makes sense. I'm going to start working on having the design be the design. But it doesn't look like simple stringing, but it really is. So fun. This is the fastest I've ever done a project on Facebook Live. You guys are all my witnesses.
So super cute. Yeah, it turned out really good.
I even grabbed some artistic wires because I thought I might have to do some wrapped loops, but it worked up with these connectors and the clasps so perfectly.
Do you know what I grabbed as artistic wire for tonight? I grabbed some of these colored.
Oh,
Ooh,
look at that.
yes.
What a great idea. This is a perfect
Gosh.
palette for, and actually the silver, black, and white one would be perfect for this guy.
That is pretty.
In fact, I'm going to grab that.
Yeah, the silver, black, and white, but also
Look at
the pink and teal and black would be really good with like everything else that's in this set.
Well, yeah, it's that spoke to me when I was going through all my stuff.
I'm gonna welcome
what colors am I
here to the main frame.
Yay.
Hi, Wendy! Yay! What are you cooking there? Show us everything.
All right. Well, I have taken this big, ginormous bead. I love this. And this whole thing I'm weird. I go in and pull out like colors a lot of times when I do things. So like Brittany, I love how she mixes colors together, but I can't seem to do it as well as her. So I go for a lot of times not monochromatic necessarily, but a couple different colors. So I really like the black and white for one thing. I think it's just so super cute, especially with all this sparkle. And these guys right here are awesome. I love these beads. And I thought it looked so pretty with this teal and these sparkly teal beads right here. I just loved all this together. So I pulled out all of the black and white and all of the like really kind of deep teal out of there. And I took this little charm here and made, using an eye pin, I made a connector out of this bead. And then just took a jump ring and hooked some 1 millimeter leather, or this is 0.5 millimeter leather. So I wanted to make some little dangles on here. I'm going to do kind of a tassel thingy. But I like this little piece in the back, just as a little backdrop for that. So this is going to be the focal, and then I'm going to tie some of these little beads onto this leather here. So just down through here, I'm going to tie some of the beads on. And then I started making links because I got a lot of links to make by 8 o'clock. And because I'm going to do links all the way up the sides here. And then I'm going to use this chain reaction and hook that on for the back. So
got a plan. Wendy, hold up that link for us. That looks really cool. Can I see what you did there? That little link. Yeah, let's see that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
I love these colors together and the sparkle with it. Oh, it's just so pretty.
Oh yes.
So yeah, I'm going to make a bunch of links here to do a beaded section. And I'm not going to make them the same. I'm going to do them all different. So not really like uniform in any way, but all different up through here. So that's kind of where
so pay attention, everyone in the crowd, because I know it is difficult to stray from doing things like perfect and symmetrical. And Wendy, you always come with us. Not always, but you're really good at showing us how it can be safe and fun to do something that's not perfectly symmetrical. And here she goes again.
Yeah, I like to do just like messy, boho, non-symmetrical. I don't know why, but I gravitate toward that. So yeah, that's where I'm going today. See how it does.
I think I saw that Meredith had tried her necklace on. Is that so? Can we see?
It is. Oh. I put it on. I had to take off some of my other necklaces, but here, wait, hold on. Like I need my phone book to sit on. So I think it actually lays really nicely. And I almost think that one of those great charms could come down here.
Yeah. One of the striped ones.
Come off of this. I really like the striped ones. The ghosts are really cute for if we want to be on brand, on theme, or even like a fun little droppy drop would be really cute here also.
I love it.
So lots of different options, but I kind of also just like the chain as is. I don't know. This part is my favorite though. I really like that and how that turned out.
I like that part. And do you know what? I'm liking the black and white chunker that's right here.
Yeah, this part right here. Yep. Here, wait, let me take my charm off. Sorry. Keeps getting in the way. I'm not sure that I can take it off actually.
Meredith created that chunky part that I was just saying that I really like. Meredith was using the sandworm strand.
And I strung it up as is.
I mean, this is like so good. Do you see it's got fun. Like this little bead here like represents the sandworm's like crazy eyes. And it's
so funny. The sandworm used to terrify me when I was younger.
And now
it's hysterical. It's really, really funny now as a grown-up watching it. The sandworm is like, because it's so kitschy and so vampy, and you don't realize. Well, I didn't realize that when I was a kid watching it, like really understanding like kind of the point of the movie. But now as a grown-up watching it, it's funny.
That looks so good. Oh, I love it. Nicely done, Meredith.
Let's not like flash everybody. Here we go. We'll just pretend I have a lower neckline.
So cool.
See, it's getting late. It's getting silly.
Gets a little punchy after 7 o'clock.
But I did grab that. It's actually green, black, and silver. And I was going to kind of play around with that a little bit and see what we could do with that. This is the 18 gauge, the multicolor. You guys have all the multicolor, don't you?
I think so.
I know at one point you did, whether or not it's
At one point we did, but we haven't been working with it as much. But you know what? It would be really fun to keep in stock for us at Jesse James to have the Beadalon multicolored wire to go along with the bead boxes. Like I can say for certain that there's 2 color palettes that will go along with the December box. I can't say which because that's giving away many of my secrets.
I'm always so okay. So 2 things. I'm super excited about your next theme, but
Uh-huh.
also I love that this bead comes already with the perfect bead caps
Yes.
because if I was feeling inspired, I could change them out, but I don't need to because these guys are perfect.
Mhm.
So I think I'm going to go ahead and make and actually do a wrapped loop and see where that takes me. If I were a round nose pair of pliers, here I would be.
Well, Meredith's making her wrap loop. I'm going to pull Jennifer on over here to see what she's got going on. Ooh, Lydia's wedding. This bead mix is so fun.
I love this bead mix. And what I love these little spacers. And
Yeah.
I know they're supposed to be spacers, but I'm using them as a connector.
So innovative.
So I grabbed a head pin and gonna connect. And then I love these square cube beads. So that's what we're gonna do with this little guy. I did make up some of these. I love this antique bronze in that other bead mix with this little chunky crystal bead, and it's just so cute. And I used a bead cap. I did use this bead cap for my stash, but of course my stash was my beads by the pound from Jesse James Beads.
Nice. Do you know what I really like about these square geometric earrings that you're working on?
Yes.
It's like Beetlejuice to me, the movie is like very geometric. Like it has a very like 90s feel to it with the design aesthetic of Lydia's family when they move
Yep.
into the house, you know?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
to like, be creating these earrings with like the red squares and the cubes, it really
Yes.
has that on theme Beetlejuice, Lydia's family sort of feel for me.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, I am a lot older than everybody. So I've seen Beetlejuice 4,653 times.
Love it.
It's not an exaggeration.
I must
All
say
right.
that when it comes to jewelry making and good design, age is but a number because I'll tell you what, this is like there is no you don't there's no age limit, young, old, fat, skinny, indifferent. It doesn't matter. Jewelry making goes and jewelry wearing goes with everybody. It doesn't and it always fits.
Amen.
100%.
Let's take a quick look over here. Wendy.
I am working on this little tassel. I am just putting beads on, kind of varying them at different lengths and then tying them on. Just putting a little knot underneath them. And that kind of weighs down the leather so it's not crazy. But it also gives a little bit of sparkle down here. And then I've been working on some links up here. So like I said, I just made them all different. None are the same, and there are different sizes, different lengths, everything. But I'm going to do probably maybe one more over here and then one more on each side. So 2 more here and 1 more here to even that up. And then we're going to put that really pretty chain reaction on it and make it, make this be the back part. So yeah, it's coming together.
You know what's really cool also with the mystery box and like I mean with like JJB in general, I'm just gonna like pump this right here for a second, is that the bead mixes and like these boxes have so many different components in them. I don't know if you just looked at everybody's projects, but they're all completely different and they're all coming from the same box. Like we have got Wendy here who's got whoopsie, hang on a second. Trying to steer and talk at the same time. We've got Wendy here that's like all blues and blacks.
Uh-huh.
And then we've got Meredith's necklace that she's wearing that's got a lot of hot pink. Now we've got the project that Meredith is working on and we're seeing green and black and white, and it's going with this beautiful beetle on wire that Meredith already has in her stash. And Jennifer over here has got the red and silver.
The earrings.
Yeah.
Earrings. I'm going
So many
earrings.
different colors to
Yeah.
play with.
I think that is one of the most fun things about these create-a-thons is just to see what each person does with each thing. So, I mean, it's all so different with the same products. It just always amazes me. I don't know. I look at everybody's projects and they're so different. They're all so pretty. And it just gives you an idea of how many different things you can do from one magical mystery bead box. So many different
Another
projects.
part that I love about we've also on Facebook we have the Magical Mystery Bead group. If you're get our monthly subscription box and you're not part of the group yet, come on over and join us because everyone's posting projects and either excitement when they got the box or if they have a question they could post it there. But a lot of projects and design ideas get posted, and it's a great place for you to share your own designs and get like some likes and some hearts and some pats on the back, which always feels good, and also just interact with the community that loves to do what you do.
Hey, Sarah,
Yes.
are these beads in It's Showtime? Are they glow in the dark?
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be glow in the dark cage beads, like cage crystal beads with gunmetal and glow in the dark crystals inside. Those didn't come in time, but we'll have those for something else later. But yes, those round beads do glow in the dark.
That's really fun. Now that changes. That almost changes everything,
Almost.
or at least puts me in a different direction. These are super fun. And I also want to point out this bead is one of my all-time favorite JJB
Ooh.
beads. I have seen it in different colors over the years, and it's so pretty. And I have some projects in mind for that.
Yeah, that's a good shape. That one actually is, we have that one upcoming. That one we just approved for the January box in a very, very, very different color from what Meredith has in her hand.
I am looking forward to seeing that for sure.
Yeah, it's fun because these boxes, we put these together at least 3 months out, the design process. And it's like, and then when they finally come to fruition, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that bead. I remember playing in that. When it comes in, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember when Meredith was saying how much she likes that one.
I'm with you, Meredith. That's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
It's so, so pretty. Sparkly, so pretty.
I really want a bezel around it. That's what's speaking to me right now.
Yes, that
Is maybe like doing a square stitch kind of a bezel or something, because it wouldn't work for an embroidery kind of a situation because it's domed. But I think, I don't know, because it has such a nice wide spot here, maybe even a little right angle weave bezel start would be really nice.
So Meredith is
Stay tuned.
I was just going to say, Meredith just came up with her next project for, let's see, what's the next thing? Spring training?
Spring training. Oh my God, Jennifer, I'm dying right now. We're changing beads and blooms name to spring training.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. But that's not if we do blooms again, then that might be, we can then kind of turn it into some sort of a flower involvement too.
Oh, that would be cool. I was going to say last year winter workshop, Meredith taught a project that involved creating a bezel around not a bead, it was a cabochon, but it was a domed cabochon.
That was I actually was just looking at that the other day as I was going through my Bill box of Jesse James seed beads. That's they're all my favorites in different ways, but I really, really liked that cab and that project.
That was a good one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We are a week away from winter workshop right now. So it's like excitement is like really high over in the JJB Winter Workshop 2022 group. And I've got like just a couple more boxes ready to rock for winter workshops. So if you haven't signed up yet and you want to, come on over on the events tab at Jesse James Beads is where you can get all of the information. And Meredith, wonderful Meredith, has yes, that's her. There she is. Hi.
Oh, here's me. I was gonna say I can show my earrings. Do you want me to grab them? Sarah?
Yeah, show them. They're so cool.
Here I go.
She's so funny.
Yeah, Meredith's projects are always really good. But
This
she
is
was talking-
my tray all ready to go.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
And these are my earrings that
So
I'm going to
me.
be doing.
Hold on.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh,
So they're
my
fun. Dancer and Prancer.
goodness.
And it's actually, you remind me, I took all of my things out from Winter Workshop and I want to get them all organized now by project.
Yes.
First,
You
just
know,
organized by my project, but then organized by the rest of the project.
Yeah. Every I'm not sure if the email went today or if it's going tomorrow or Friday, but before the weekend, before the classes, you will be getting an email with the supplies that you need from your kit for the classes that are coming up that week. So you'll have a full weekend, like 5 days to get everything prepared for your winter workshop classes. And Meredith's just showing off the event schedule that we've got upcoming. We're spanned out for the entire month of November. So that's what I was saying. Like, if you didn't sign up yet, there is still time. And Meredith, you are all the way at the very, very end of the month.
And thank goodness for that, because I still haven't done my instructions.
That's always really helpful for everyone that takes the classes to be able to get the written instructions for, we don't do it for every project, but we do it for like the really tricky ones. Like Wyatt's project is like some really unique way of wire wrapping. It's really very, very cool. And he will have PDF instructions for his. Meredith with these like crazy seed beads, she'll have instructions for hers also. So we really appreciate our instructors taking the time to, make this experience as great as it always is.
Well, we definitely want everyone to have a good experience. So the more we're able to provide to ensure that that is a good experience, then we will do that.
Yay. I am going to drop a fast link, guys, just in case you're curious what it is. The entire kit and all of the projects are here. Okay. So let me just type this in really quick. JJB Winter Workshop. Sign up and info here. Thanks, guys. I'm so excited. I'm also feeling like very ready for like some merrymaking. We don't put our tree up until after Thanksgiving, so there's that. But I just feel like this is going to be a really fun like extension of holiday joy. Just a little extra.
There's also like so much stuff. I think that point really needs to be made. Like, this is my tray. It's piled so high with beads and findings and materials and fun things and buttons and looms and oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
And Florence here. Hey, Florence. Florence says I'll be playing catch up tomorrow with Winter Workshop class from today. Florence, we don't start till next week. You're a week early. So
Good. She's good.
You're golden. Yes. Okay, let me go flip over to, wow, that is like, Meredith, is that the kit all out of the bag? That is so much stuff.
Yeah, it's so much stuff. And it's like,
Holy moly.
yeah. Every time I immediately upon opening it, I text Sarah and say, oh my gosh, you guys have outdone yourselves again.
Uh-huh.
And once again, completely outdone themselves. Like, just such cool different things. I can't wait to see like what these components and this like sparkle thread. And I can't wait to see how it all comes together.
It's really fun because it's like, There's got to be a before and after, Meredith. Like this, like big mess of a just like pile mountain of beady supplies, and then like 1 month later, snap your fingers, and it becomes 10 plus pieces of jewelry.
That's
Maybe we
actually
should
a
all
great
do
idea.
that.
I'm
Let's
gonna
all
move.
do
I'm gonna
that.
put this over in the photo cube, and I'll do that.
Great.
That means that I actually have to do all of the projects in a timely manner, though.
Well, you post it you can post it like around Christmas time, because that's why we're doing winter workshop so early, is so that it's not like crazy December where everyone's like so busy ramping up for the holidays. It's like nice, chill November. And then you can wear all your holiday jewelries during the holiday.
Yep. Or wear them and then gift them.
Yes.
Wear them first, enjoy them, then gift them. Oh, you know what? I should show this too. Mad props to Jules. Hold on.
So I will tell you, I did an unboxing, Sarah, and it took me 3.5 hours to get through that
Stop
entire
it.
kit. I'm just kidding. I know, I'm exaggerating.
I'm like, really?
Serious. Totally fell for that.
Oh
I'm
my-
not good at fibbing because I self-report too quickly.
You had me convinced, so
Oh, yeah, you could tell me, and I would just be like, "Wow, that is amazing, Jennifer. You must have looked and loved at every bead. Wonderful,
Oh yeah.
awesome, Meredith. Thanks for sharing this with us. And yeah, the jewel loom that Meredith just whipped out, that comes in the kit too, and it is like awesome. Jewels
I
from
love
Jewel
it.
Loom. Oof.
I love it. It's just another souvenir piece. I love it.
I know, it's so good.
You guys are so good.
it's so pretty too. And I've seen people hanging their jewelry on it for pictures. Like,
Yeah,
you see it at the drop. It's so pretty.
Oh my gosh, we have to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I have to shout out to Wendy. Well, Wendy just heard that she was my, second jewelry designer I ever came in contact with on the internet. But I have to tell you, Wendy, you had that hurricane come through, and you were a rock star, still spitting out videos. And I'm like, oh my God, is that a puddle of water right next to her? And she's still spitting out videos? What a stud.
Well, thank you. That hurricane was my first ever. I've been in a tornado and an earthquake, never a hurricane. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but we were doing really great until we lost power for 5 days. And if that hadn't happened, I'd have put out more, but it kind of got crazy there for a while. But yeah, we were very fortunate. There were people all around us. I mean, our next door neighbor had his living room and bedroom, I think, flood. They had to rip out carpet. And I mean, we had people that had trees fall on their houses. There were a couple people not too far from us, just like right down on the main road. We lived kind of in a back subdivision, but right down on the main road that had like these big sinkholes open up, and half of their houses are, it was insane. There's still water standing here, flooding, trees down. I mean, even when it's like a month and a half later, it's been crazy. But I had actually, so this is a testament to my OCD. I had actually, the week before the hurricane hit, because we knew it was coming, obviously, I had recorded as many videos as I could and uploaded them all. And then I was like, okay, when the hurricane hits, I'm just gonna, every day make one live. So that's what I ended up doing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my
Did
OCD.
you feel like inspiration from the hurricane, or was it just keeping your mind busy? Like, what was going through your head when you were creating live during the hurricane?
The hurricane hit in the middle of the night on Thursday, and it was like dark outside, so I couldn't see what was going on. And for me, that was the hardest part of the whole thing, was hearing it out there, but I couldn't see it, and I didn't want to go outside, to look really. So that part was the most freaky part for me. And then when we lost power and I was here by myself, because Chris had to work and he has to have internet to work.
Wow.
So he went to Orlando to his parents' house. And I stayed here because we didn't really want to leave our house just, unattended with no power and all that. So it would get dark, in the evenings, and there was no light to turn on. So I had these candles lit everywhere, and it was just, I felt like I was on The Walking Dead, living it out a little bit. But the jewelry kind of kept my mind off everything,
Sure.
as far as I could sit down and just make whatever I wanted, and it just kept my mind off of it. Plus, there was nothing else I could do, so I didn't feel any pressure to clean house or do dishes. There was no pressure for anything else, so that was kind of nice. I could just sit and make whatever I wanted, all day long. But yeah, it was an experience. If there no hurricane ever comes here again, I'll be one happy girl. But thank you to Jennifer. I mean, that's sweet that you noticed that. That I was still putting out videos.
You wore it well, I tell you that. It's like the W on her shirt doesn't mean Wendy, it means Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's so sweet, Jennifer.
That is really sweet. And Wonder Woman was my favorite growing up. I actually pretended I had the whole little underoos. Y'all remember underoos? I had the Wonder Woman underoos and the little tiara, the whole bit. Yeah, I loved her.
Well, she is being inducted to the California Hall of Fame or something. Linda Carter is.
Is she really? Oh,
Yes, she is.
Well, she deserves it. She was awesome.
She's literally Wonder Woman.
Yeah, literally.
You all are Wonder Woman to me.
You're my Wonder Woman, Sarah.
Thanks.
So I don't know if everybody just saw me struggling, but I have this pendant that I wear all the time, and I try not to take it off. And somehow everything got all tangled up around my neck. And so I was able to finally untangle it, but pulled that jump ring right off. But because I've got the skills, I was able to just in a second fix everything.
She's got the skills.
The skills.
But yeah, I want to make sure everybody knows I'm okay. I got it all untangled.
Thank you. We're glad to know that.
Yes, and that is why oval jump rings are sometimes your best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're all.
It's funny that you said that you have the skills. Breaking a lanyard doesn't mean the same thing to me anymore. I mean, I'm okay if I break a lanyard because I just go home and string it back up. It used to really upset me, and now it doesn't. I'm like, yeah, I can fix it. I got tools.
Yeah, that's like for me, all my girlfriends, I'll come over to their house and it probably happens at least a few times. You're like, oh, Sarah, I have this broken necklace. Can you if they give me fair warning before I come over, it comes with my little Beetle-on tool set and a couple of hey, the jewelry doctor's here. Show me the patient.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny you say that. I get that all the time. I get gifts on my porch and it's like, oh wait, I got some stuff I got to fix too.
Yeah, I get that too. Can you fix this? Can you fix this? And if I can't fix it, it's like, well, why not? I'm like, well, that's a soldered chain.
I know. I speak that language now, and it's so cool. And then you get terminology from Meredith, the doodads and the doohickeys and all those little things. I'm like, I gotta remember these.
Meredith's excuse me, it's called dangly doo.
Dangly doo. I'm like,
I did 100% just do that.
That's fair. Jennifer, no.
That is fair.
Jennifer, are you making a choker right now?
Well, I don't know yet. So far. So I have some of this acrylic. I am such a Jesse James Beads walking advertisement because I have some of this gorgeous acrylic, the black acrylic.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And so far I'm thinking that it's going to be a cute, maybe a little bracelet, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. It can also be where I can attach it to this black chain and have myself a necklace. I can also double it up and bring in some of this chain reaction and make a stack necklace or a bracelet.
And you've only been doing this since COVID? I'm amazed.
because I watch Wendy Whitman.
Oh my God. To anyone that's tuning in now that wasn't watching in the very beginning, Jennifer told us that she just started jewelry making over the pandemic, and the second jewelry maker that she ever watched videos of was Wendy. Isn't that great?
It is so sweet. It is.
It's so cool. I lived through your move. I lived through you moving into your new house that you
Which
just moved
move?
out of.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's amazing. I'm so glad. I mean, it's really neat to see that you can, inspire somebody. That makes me feel really good. You're amazing at it though. Goodness.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Well, it's because I attend all the Jesse James Beads workshops.
We really learn a lot at these things. It's a lot of bang for your buck with the kit for one, and then all of the classes. It's just it's literally like summer camp was the first workshop that we ever did, and was like, we are going to camp, we are going to learn jewelry, we're going to make friends, we're going to have fun, and we started 3 years ago, and we just keep on going.
Well, don't stop.
No, don't. Meredith, I just found out or realized that these beads that we love fit inside these bead frames perfectly.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
They're so pretty. My goodness.
very.
Super cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again
Oh, I love that.
so that I can make Wendy's and Meredith's stuff.
Yes, me too. I want to make everybody else's.
That's the best part of this community too, is all of the inspiration that gets shared around. So even though people watching might not make exactly what we showed tonight, hopefully it at least sparked something in the back of people's creative brains to go and start making those fingers work and getting those creative ideas out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. One of the best pieces of advice from this creative community, I know Brittany Chavers has said it before, and I feel like it really is so true, that if you're ever feeling stuck, just go and make something. And I feel that way with writing or list making. Like if you ever feel overwhelmed, you have to do something, or you want to do something, you're not really sure where to begin, just begin. Make something easy.
Just do it.
Yeah, there's a brand out there that says that.
Yes, see, that goes right along with spring training. With our spring training.
Beads and Blooms is canceled. We're having just
spring training.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, it goes right along with the did you guys see the Color Classic strands that we released last week? They're inspired by sports teams colors. Did you see them, Meredith?
Oh, I was thinking of the Pantone ones, but no.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
Okay, can I share that I already have 4 colors?
Yeah, you can share.
So fun.
Oh my
Look at
gosh. Wait,
that.
hold on a second. Let's take a look.
They're still in the cellophane, but I've got this gorgeous orange.
Yeah,
with
they're
red.
awesome.
Yep. Oh man. And thank you for doing Las Vegas Raiders. Yay.
Yes.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. These are beautiful. So amazing.
Is that one of the team bundles that we have down there? Is the Vegas Raiders?
No, but one of them. This, I believe this strand right here is part oh no, this one's green. So this is part of the Steelers.
AGLES Eagles.
So is
Me too,
Steelers,
Sarah. Me too.
wait,
No, baby.
is Steelers blue?
No, they're black and gold. And there's
Okay.
two different gold. So there's that bright yellow
Yes.
that is more
Ugh.
not quite Steelers. I mean, you could use the bright yellow for the Steelers, but we've got the marigold in here. I know it's there somewhere. We've got a deeper yellow to go with the Steelers. Here it is. Yeah, this has been super fun.
I love this. This is so much fun. Being a part of it is amazing. Thank you so much.
You
I'm
are
just
so
a-
welcome. I'm gonna round robin your cameras really quick so that we can see what everyone has been making.
Oh, okay.
And
Let me
then
grab my stuff here.
No, I'm still
here it is.
making. I haven't stopped making. I'm moving on to making. These are two of my favorite colors together. I know
Yes.
we're wrapping up, but I'm gonna bring it back open again.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
pretty.
And it speaks to what Sarah was saying earlier about all of the different colors that are available in
Yeah.
this bead box,
Uh-huh.
because these colors really don't. I mean, they're kind of in these guys here, but to pull those out to make a different pair of earrings, so pretty.
That's how I feel about jewelry wearing too. Like I want to wear jewelry that coordinates, not matches. Like I
Yep.
like sisters, not twins when it comes to jewelry. And that's exactly what these bead boxes, what the Magical Mystery Bead Box does for you.
So that's what I made, and then I started making some links also. But I wanted to just mention also that using that link as the connector, the spacer as the connector, that's
Yeah.
going to be my takeaway. It's
Yay!
like, it's just kind of the littlest thing, but such a clever, creative idea to use in the future. So thank you very much for that idea.
And that's one of the
Yay!
cool things about when we come together and collaborate on these, on these design lives, on Jesse James workshops, like anything like that, is that you really do get cool takeaways from these incredible designers. Jennifer, show us those earrings where you use that link as
Oh,
or you use
I
that.
don't have ear wires on
That's
them.
okay. That's
but
okay. We can see where it's going.
all I did was use those gorgeous, you probably can't see, but I wire wrapped. I just put some wire wraps right there.
It's
So cute.
adorable. Super cute. And how wonderful to, just get together and be able to hang out and get inspired by one another. It's really cool. Like our creativity and our collaboration knows no limits, being able to come together in this online space. I feel really lucky for it.
Well,
We are
you
lucky
are,
to have you, Sarah.
yes, it's all you. Hey, that's another like sports thing too. We always used to say, it's all you, bud. It's all you.
Jennifer, I love it. We're already planning spring training, just saying. We started 2 weeks ago planning the spring event.
Here's the thing is that spring training is actually before the season.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
can't we just add it?
Jennifer, you're
How's that for an idea, Sarah? You want to take on a whole nother, plan something else?
I mean, I'm famous for starting a new project before I finish the old one. So maybe I'm not saying no.
Jennifer's begging.
I am. I'm sort of begging.
Please, Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spring train. We're going to spring train for beads and blooms.
I think that's amazing.
Oh, I think you're amazing. And Wendy, I think you're amazing. This is I love those earrings. Out of everything, like I love the links you put together, but those little those earrings have got some character to them.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and my ear wires are a little check them out. I made my own ear wire sitting here out of my head pin or my eye pin, which is too thin to be an ear wire, but you take your Sharpie and just like wrap it around. It makes an ear wire.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't really want to get up and go over there and get mine. I'm a little lazy for that, but
Yeah.
just turn the end of it and stick it on your earring. There you go. Right there.
I'm telling you, jewelry makers are the best problem solvers in the world.
Oh
Just made an ear wire out of a Sharpie marker. That's amazing.
But yeah, here we go. It came together finally. It's a lot of little links, but the chain reaction I love because it looks like I made all these links and I didn't.
It looks cool.
Thank
Again,
you.
with the geometric. I love the geometric patterns that we saw in this box.
Yeah, black and white and geometric. I think it's so cool how everybody did something so different though.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love that we all did something so different, because I will tell you, there was a moment after I strung this up all night that I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that nobody does the same thing. How embarrassing. But, like, that would never happen.
Yeah, all the projects that you three made are completely different from each other.
it's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Magical Mystery Bead Box is one of the funnest things that we do at Jesse James Beads. It's like I was talking about planning the workshops and like winter workshop we started planning before summer camp had even started. Beads and Blooms is our spring event. That's already in the works. And these mystery boxes, like we're designed through February. We're starting March right now. So there's a lot of love and a lot of intention that goes into these boxes. And for everyone that's a subscriber, thank you so much for coming and joining us. Like just to know, like Jennifer from you, for instance, that as soon as that bead box comes, you're like tearing it open.
Yes.
And I know that's like the sentiment from so many of our friends that get this box in the mail. I'm really glad that we can take our joy that we have creating the box and then present that over to you. It feels good.
Yeah.
I
just
finished
looking
my
at everybody
bracelet.
else.
I finished my little bracelet, and
Let's see that real quick. Yeah.
I ended up using some of the chain reaction. Then, does anybody else? I don't know if this is like jewelry right or not, but I always use the split ring that it comes with. I use it as the connector. Does anybody ever do that? Is that wrong?
No, I don't think there's any wrong in jewelry making.
Okay. Because when you think about it, look at how much stuff you can make a huge Wendy Whitman stack bracelet using this.
You
As-
can.
I've seen some of your stack bracelets and they would take up to my like mid forearm here.
I love it. I can do it.
I'm a big
Cover all
jewelry
the arms. Let's go all the way up to our shoulder. Does anyone
Yes.
make any jewelry these days? I want like above the arm.
That would be amazing. Can I tell you what my favorite bead is of the entire box?
Okay.
It's these guys. I love the finish on those beads.
Yeah, that's a pretty electroplate.
Isn't it gorgeous? And I will tell you, you guys find a way to sneak this in every single bead box, almost every single mix. And that's why I get so excited.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Man, you
I
made such cool jewelry tonight, Jennifer, too.
Thank you.
Pouring on love, just making great jewelry. Thanks for sharing this with us.
This is awesome. I'm so thankful that you included me in this. I'm so excited. I'm just a girl that started making jewelry a couple years ago.
You clearly had a talent for it that you didn't know you had, because you're really good to be doing it so short of amount of time. Unfound talent.
Unfound talent, but also it's wonderful to see someone come to something so passionately.
Yes.
After perhaps pursuing other passions, having different interests, but being open to trying something new and then diving in with all feet and all hands and all everythings.
Mhm.
It's a good testament to what a wonderful creative outlet making jewelry is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And between Jesse James Beads, Beadalon, you guys, you make it so easy. You make it very easy because I have my little Beadalon variety pack that I got from Jesse James Beads, and this is awesome. I love these little these variety mixes.
Yeah, they're great.
I got every single color, by the way, too. So got everything.
Yeah, those findings kits are really awesome. We love working with Beadalon. We're big fans of what it is that you guys put out there and the classes that Meredith teaches, and just I feel like you guys come full force the way that Jesse James does also, and we appreciate getting to have fun like this with you all.
Yeah.
Brenda's in the crowd. Brenda says that she just started beading recently also, and that she loves the bead boxes.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's the way to go.
And Rhonda Jones is saying that she watches Wendy Whitman's videos all the time, and she's learned so much from her.
I recognize her name from my comments. Yeah.
That is wonderful. Ladies, this has been an absolute delight. I feel like the lucky one to get to hang out with the three of you and take an hour of my week to watch jewelry making with you and to be able to just chit and chat and be in your company. So thank you for doing us this honor for tonight.
Thank you for having us. It's so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And we will be seeing Meredith this upcoming month with the Jesse James Beads Winter Workshop.
Yay!
And I will be seeing you all online otherwise. It's always great to see everybody commenting in the Jesse James Secret Stash group. If you're not part of the Magical Mystery Bead group, go on and join us for some extra inspiration and just, fun collaboration over on in there. With that, ladies, I bid you good night. And again, a huge, huge thank you for being here. And thank you everyone for watching, whether you're watching live or on the replay. We appreciate you. All right, then. That's it, guys. Say goodbye.
Bye.
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 We'll see y'all later. Bye.